Everybody shout mantles. There are some battles you will never overcome until men God has given mantles intervene. Hello? What did I say? Never overcome until men God has given what? Mantles intervene. Can I ask a question? People of Israel, right? When they were in captivity, they were in slavery. Were they praying? Yes, sir. They were praying. They were praying. They were worshiping God. The mantles were not on them. They prayed. They fasted. They worshiped. They praised. They said God is without truth. But until mantle rest on Moses before they were liberated, before they got deliverance. So we should be careful. Hello? Look at this in Samuel. In 1 Samuel 7 we read from verse 7 to the end. Hello? The Bible says, and the Israelite cried out to Samuel. Why? Who prayed more than the Jews here? A Jew. The Jews. They are prayerful with passion. They pray with passion. A Jew. They pray with passion, so much passion. But we read here that the Israelites, the Jews, the Hebrews, they cried out to Samuel. They were prayerful. Some live holy life. But they knew the mantle was on who? Was on Samuel. And the full nation cried out and prayed to him. Then please, cry out to God. Cry out to God to come to our aid, to our rescue. So please, no matter how anointed you are, how graced you are, how holy you are, how good you are, wisdom will enable you, hello, to know there are some persons that carry the mantle, but you can be holy, godly, God-fearing, anointed, graced. But it takes wisdom from you to identify a carrier of mantles. So the Israelites, the Bible says, and they cried out to God in Egypt with all their prayers, all their fasting, all their cry. It takes God to rest a mantle on who? On Moses. To deliver them. Are you with me? That is one secret about life. Don't go to a point. Look at today, sir. In social media, everybody now, they are ministers. You have data. You can browse. Online now, everybody they are all ministers. Online. How you can watch, you can type, you can spell. Everybody now, they are all preachers. All men of God, women of God, everybody. All ministers. But when the ships are down, you will know who carries mantle. When the ships are down, you will know the carrier of mantle. And they go to a point they were stranded in the Red Sea. And Moses stretched forth his staff. Not the hands of any other person. Although there were plenty in their thousands. But it was Moses that God used to part the Red Sea. Moses. To possess Canaan. There were so many persons. But it was Joshua that was the carrier of mantle. And God used to what? To possess the land of Jericho. And he kept him backing him up as his assistant. Be wise. Mama touched some key areas this morning. The power of common sense. Are you getting me? It's a secret. So from creation, God separated the prophets. They stood out. God separated the priests. Hello, they stood out. God separated the apostles. amongst them, but we are stranded and grounded. Foolishness, stupidity, lack of sensitivity. You can't understand carriers of mantles. And you are grounded and stranded and limited. And you are carrying weight. But you cannot discover mantle carriers. Sir, even when Jesus Christ came, sir, he was the carrier of the mantle. Before him was who? John the Baptist. Even when Christ came,